Today, we are diving deep into the incredible chemistry that makes you, well, you. We're talking about biomolecules, the literal building blocks that make up your entire body.
I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about that question? Forget the obvious stuff like skin and bones for a minute. On a fundamental, molecular level, what are you made of? It's not just a pile of cells. It's more like a bustling, microscopic city.
And in this city that is you, there are three types of molecules that are the absolute superstars. They're the ones doing all the heavy lifting, all the building, and all the powering. And today, we're going to meet them: carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins.
So, first up, let's talk about the main power source for your body's engine. Let's talk about carbohydrates. This is your body's go-to fuel. There's a reason some sources call carbohydrates the staff of life. It's because they are, without a doubt, your body's #1 source of energy. You probably know them better as sugars and starches. Scientists call them saccharides. But no matter the name, their main job is to get broken down to release the energy you need for, well, everything you do.
Now, carbs basically come in two flavors. On one side, you've got your simple carbs, things like glucose. These are the simplest sugars, and they give you that super quick burst of energy. Think of a sugar rush. But then you have the complex carbs, which are these long, winding chains of simple sugars all linked together. Things like starch in a potato or glycogen, which your body stores for later. These guys are your slow-release fuel, giving you sustained energy so you don't crash.
All right, so we've got our fuel, but what about long-term energy reserves? And what about the actual stuff our cells are built from? That brings us to our second biomolecule, lipids. These are all about energy and structure. You know, for a lot of us, the word fat has some pretty negative vibes, but from a biological standpoint, you have to think again. Lipids are absolutely essential for life. Your body just plain can't live without them. So what exactly are they? Well, lipids are this huge, diverse family that includes fats, oils, and even waxes. The one thing they all have in common is that they don't dissolve in water. They're what we call hydrophobic. The most common type in your body is something called a triglyceride, and that's the main way we store energy as, you guessed it, body fat. But what do they do? Oh, so much! Lipids are like your body's high-efficiency battery pack, storing a ton of energy for the long haul. They're also a key building material, forming the outer membrane of every single cell you have. They keep you warm, they cushion your organs, and get this, they're the building blocks for some of your most important hormones. See? They are so much more than just fat.
Okay, we've got our fuel, and we've got our energy storage and structure. Now it's time to meet the molecules that do all the work. The builders, the messengers, the defenders. Let's talk about proteins, the body's workhorses.
I really love this quote from our source material because it just nails it. Proteins are at the absolute center of everything. They make up more than half of the dry weight of most living things. If your body's a city, proteins are the construction crews, the power plant operators, the mail carriers. They do it all.
So how do you build these incredible little machines? You start with a set of 20 unique building blocks called amino acids. Seriously, think of it like having a box with 20 different kinds of Lego bricks. By linking them together in different orders and different lengths, you can build a nearly infinite variety of proteins, and each one has a very specific job to do.
But here's where the real magic happens. It's not just about the chain of Legos. That chain then has to twist and fold and crumple up into a super specific, really complex three-dimensional shape. And that final shape, that shape is everything. It's the unique 3D shape that determines what job that protein can do. If you change the shape, you change the job, or you break it entirely.
And their to-do list is just mind-blowing. Proteins are your body's scaffolding. Collagen in your skin, keratin in your hair. They are the enzymes that speed up every chemical reaction happening inside you. They're the delivery trucks, like hemoglobin carrying oxygen to your cells. They would allow your muscles to contract and move. And they even act as messengers, like the hormone insulin. They are truly the MVPs of the molecular world.
So let's just pull it all back together for a second. You've got carbohydrates for your quick and dirty fuel. You've got lipids for long-term energy storage and for building crucial structures. And then you have proteins, the incredible workhorses that do, well, pretty much everything else. These three molecules, working together in an amazing symphony, are what create you. So the next time you sit down to eat, maybe you'll see your plate a little differently. You're not just eating food. You are literally choosing the fuel, the storage material, and the building blocks that your body is going to use to repair and rebuild itself. So knowing all this, how will you think about your next meal?